Thank you for your patience, number one. Again. Well, go on, gang. Welcome, welcome. Speaking to those that are letting go or have let go of toxic family and ascending to higher levels of consciousness. So this is a spiritual reading. Thank you, Mona. Can you like, subscribe, and share? Help us to grow, gang. Grand Rising, gang. With a spiritual reading for those that want to come and get tapped in. Speaking about you letting go of toxic family, whether you're doing it or done it, ascending to new levels in your consciousness, seeing things from a higher perspective, new realities, new outcomes, new you, rebirths, transformations, transitions, metamorphosis, separation and then elevation. You separating yourselves from whoever you deem to be toxic and then seeking to elevate yourselves, first internally and then externally. Can you like, subscribe, and share, gang? Say hello, let me know that you're here and that I'm not talking to myself. I've still got Taurus reading to do, so I will be coming back out for Taurus. Bull Gang, I'm coming back out. This reading will be no longer than 45 minutes. I'm going to time myself and make sure they do not go over the time. 45 minutes is what I need from you. Wagwan, welcome. It's your girl DVIRGOTAROT2222. All signs popping up. We popping up, panel. It says you lot are blocking, disconnecting from toxic families, ascending to higher levels in your consciousness of your spiritualities, 444, religions, separating yourselves. Some of you going into hermit mode. So we're speaking about these things and see what Spirit wants to say to you about this. going to align our energies with the energy and the frequency of this reading. Alexa, put the lights on.
Okay.
Well, go on, gang. Let's get into the reading. Let's get into the reading. Walking away from toxic families, letting them go. Relationships are not working out. Ascending to new levels, higher levels of consciousness. So connecting with higher spirits, source energy, universal energy here, God, goddess energy, guy. You are choosing to go down a different path from family and friends. You're vibrating on a different frequency from them now. So that tells me that you're going through or have been through a rebirth, a spiritual one, a Kundalini awakening, which is showing me here. Some of you are currently going through this integration, this upgrade of your energies. I do see more spiritual gifts coming in as well for some of you, ancestral ones. So I can see that some of you, it was okay before you went through your spiritual awakening. You was okay with your family. Some of you was okay with them. But then something happened. You started to ascend, vibrate on a different frequency here. And it does speak about you walking away. And it has been a long time coming. So there has been friction, disharmony, imbalance in these relationships, which seems to have been covered up with laughter, smiles. So not that it's fake, it's just that it hasn't been addressed. Underlying causes and traumas coming up from the surface. So I see things coming up from the surface, from the subconscious here. And literally, probably memories, traumatic memories here, causing you to have to walk away from your family here. See them as toxic. The energy is shifted as you vibrate higher. So a lot of you are being called to walk away. You pulled away from family, disconnected here, as you are ascending to new levels in your consciousness. Right. So letting go of toxic family, ascending to higher levels of consciousness. I see things coming up from your past, things that you buried down below the surface, and it has to do with your family and your ancestral tree. So there's a lot of things that you're dealing with here, and as you heal from them, you are released. You can ascend to new levels, because I do feel like it's weights holding you down. So you're going to have to, so some of you are separating yourselves, or you have done it already, from the people that are the root cause. You can no longer play happy families no more. This kind of happened with me and my son recently. So for your mental health, some of you having to walk away from family that you deem to be toxic, so you can ascend to new levels in consciousness, and you can just get your mind right, because it's affecting your mental health here. Having to pretend that everything's okay. So I just feel like when you walk away, there's a release, there's peace. It's like you're just exhaling. You're exhaling. So for some of you, well, I say for these people, it's the best thing that you will ever do, is walk away for you, for your highest good. Because it is speaking about walking away for your highest good. The left palm is scratching. So a lot of things you will receive. You might lose a lot, but you are going to gain a lot more, as my left palm scratches. So I really do see like you're giving up the ghost. You're allowed to, you can now let go of the anger, whatever it was you was carrying around, the resentment. You only had it because you was pretending to be happy with your family here. So the minute you can walk away and be yourselves, be by yourselves, whatever this is, and it is for your mental health, for your health, you feel better. You can now look forward to the future. You can try to reach for more things, because like, I feel like someone's not really being honest with themselves when they're around their family. They're kind of faking it till they make it. So there's unresolved conflicts and traumas. So I see some people don't like confrontation, or you might have confronted it, but then you have to walk away anyway, because it's unresolved. You can't resolve it. It's affecting mental health. It could also be affecting your physical health as well. So it could be causing you physical problems, stress, depression, mental health issues here. So having to let go of toxic family for your highest good. Is that you, gang? For your highest good. There you are, detaching yourselves. Detaching yourselves, being unreachable, uncontactable. I see you really connecting to source. Really just finding out who you are, trying to heal yourselves. Separating yourselves. Literally, you're ascending to new levels, so these people are not even on your level energetically. It's two separate levels. So these are low vibrational people here, and you've had to separate yourself for your peace of mind. For your peace. It's for your peace. And it is landing on your family here. And it is where you connect with the universe, with God. So I do feel like this connection with God. And look, you can make me whole again. It's like you start to feel more like yourself. So I feel like you're starting to connect, starting to heal. This also speaks about ascensions. Now you're healing that masculine side of yours. Your feminine can come out. You're starting to create, look forward, start opening businesses. You're like drawing again. Doing things that you put down before. You're starting to be in that energy again. So even though you might not have got legal justice, the universe, God finds a way to restore the balance to you. Because there was some injustices done to some of you here. Behind closed doors, unresolved conflicts that you had to deal with. Whether it was trauma from sexual abuse, you having to sit down and hear domestic violence from your parents and having to feel abandoned and left alone as a child. Whatever it was, very traumatic here. And balance is being restored in your life. But there is a separation being asked for this balance to be restored to you. The universe steps in as nurturing energy, Gaia, and just nurtures you with love. So it really steps in that mother energy. Some of you are separated from a mother. So I feel like the universe becomes your mother. If it's a father, the universe becomes your father. Literally, I'm going to give you the love that you're missing. So God's now giving you the love. The universe is giving you the love. Allah, Jesus is giving you the love. Literally. Because I feel like you're broken. And you're really crying behind closed doors. So you don't really speak about it. Trying to separate yourself. So I do feel like you're in this divine feminine energy of the Queen of Wands. Where you're now creating new things in your life. Whether it's new relationships, new businesses, new ideas, whatever it is. It's just a creating energy. I'm ready to create. I'm in my creating energy, whatever it is. It's like you gave up on hope. You wasn't really doing nothing. And now I'm inspired. So it's like your creative juices are flowing. You could have felt stuck before around your family. Not really thriving. I see you thriving, you're doing better by yourself. I also see some of you separated from your family so you can actually be yourself. Because the return to my natural state, she cut off her hair, she done the big chop. She quit her job, he quit his job. He went into that career that everyone frowned upon. So you chased after your own dreams. You're starting to chase after your own dreams. Some of them are spiritual, which is in disagreement with your family's visions for you. So I do see you cutting cords, breaking chains, toxic patterns. And I do see you being the first successful one in your family. So you are breaking toxic chains, gang. It's like literally you're going to be the successful one in your family, building generational wealth here. So I see chain breakers as well, breaking toxic patterns. And mindsets. Yeah, literally. You are bringing in new outcomes, amazing ones, happy ones. I do see new opportunities. I see a new mindset as well. So literally rebirths as well. It speaks about the rebirth you're going through. I see spontaneous awakenings, activations. You on a spiritual journey. Some of you, it was very spontaneous. You was all right with your family 1 minute, next minute, everything changed for you. Spontaneous awakenings as that connection with Source is solidified. Yeah, there is a renewal of your mind, a metamorphosis where you start changing and others around you stay the same. And so relationships start to fall away. Yeah. It's like you start to utilize and start to walk in your purpose. You start sharing your gifts here. Like I said, higher consciousness. Higher consciousness here. It does speak about having to go through this dark night of the soul. And it is about healing. So I do see you having to go through this dark night of the soul. And it is all part of this ascension process. So it's not for the weak. It is very painful. Like literally, that's what it looks like as you go through this ascension. As you are stripped of everything that you think you knew. So I do see, like, from the core of you, like, it is very painful. Some of you are actually screaming, like, why me? Because it just feels like it's just always happening to you. But really, it's happening for your highest good. For your highest good. It's where you start to connect with the high of your highest self. You see why these things happen to you. You're able to see it. It speaks about you being a loving person. So you're still walking in love. Some of you are sharing your gifts as well. And you're doing this while you're going through this ascension. So some of you are like psychics, spiritual teachers, healers, all of these things. And you're out here on social media platforms, still sharing your gifts, even though you're broken inside, going through your own dark night of the souls. Thank you, Alison. Yeah, so a lot of you are doing the groundwork for your own businesses. So I do see people actually in the field working while they're going through whatever they're going through. Let's put your name on the check. Let's get them out. I didn't even get them out today. Sorry about that. Because it was a spiritual one, I didn't think about the checks today. Alison, thank you, guys. But I think it's actually more important for these readings than any other one. Alison, thank you for your seed, gang. Also put my name on the check and I will donate. I don't know. Because I had to let go of some people, and also some people had to let go of me for their highest good. Because I was deemed as toxic for them. So it can be vice versa for you as well. Some people will deem you as a toxic one and will have to walk away from you. So I really do see groundwork being done. I see new paths being taken. Some of you walking away, running away from your families for your highest good. Literally running away from them. Like someone ran away from home. So you could be from the younger generation as well. What do you need to know? Thank you, Mina. Someone's running from home, bruv. I can't stay here no more. Mina. She's too toxic. He's too toxic. Thank you, Mina. So let's get some more messages. In it, running from home, gang. I did that. 14 years old. I ran. What do you need to know? Slept on the streets. It was safer than the bed that was waiting for me, gang. What did you need to know? 8877. There we are, gang. So you're ascending to new levels of consciousness. Literally, a lot of you, just like me, we literally separated so we could literally operate in our highest self, our highest purpose. This is your highest self, knowing who you are, knowing that you can change your reality. But to be in this energy, this frequency, you have to separate from anything or anyone negative, even from your own negative former self. Because your negative self would block this manifestation. It's manifesting. So you would have to even separate from yourself. That's what the rebirth's about. You're separating from your former self, the negative parts of yourselves, so you can ascend to higher levels. So that's what I see. You separating from yourselves and family. Not just your family, but from yourselves. From that part of yourself that could have reminded you of your mom, your dad. That part of yourself that didn't think good of yourself. That didn't praise yourself, didn't love yourself. You're separated from all those parts of yourself. The traumatized parts of yourselves. Thank you for your seeds. Wow. Shiko. Wow, go on, gang. Shiko Jr. Carrying on a legacy. Paraquet. Oh, go on. Is that singing? I think. Is that Percocet? That Percocet. 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 That's what that says. Percocet. That's that song in it. That's Future. Percocet. Thank you, gang. Thank you. Spirit led you here. Glitter Girl Tarot. My sis. Glitter Girl Tarot. We got to do a live on TikTok together. Alright? We got to do a live together on TikTok. What do you need to know? Spirit says some people just have to go. Just have to go. Your energy and their energy does not mesh anymore. It might have been all right yesterday, last year, but this year, today, it ain't working. We ain't gelling. We're not gelling. It's when you talk, I hear blah, 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 blah. I want you to shut up. The conversations don't work for me anymore, but they might work for you. The relationship might work for you, but it doesn't work for me. So things are changing for me, but might not be for you. You're okay with things the way they are, but I want more. So I'm striving for more while you're okay with how it is. And this is the imbalances being created as you ascend to higher levels in your consciousness. You'll find that people are okay with what you're not okay with. They're okay in the mess. You're not. You want to ascend above the mess and create your messages. You want to walk in purpose, but to do this, some of you have to separate, because there's different points of views that are not going to be conducive for your now walk that you're embarking upon. Because some of you are being very radical in this shift. You are coming from being doctors, lawyers, and going into spiritual fields. And to your family, it will be very disappointing, because they've held you to a standard, wanted these things for you, but now you want these things for yourself. You're wanting things for yourself, no longer wanting what your family wants for you. You're putting yourself first and what you want for yourself first. Because some of you have been living out your family's dreams. Ooh. There it is. Just spending time healing from all the toxicity that you've had to endure throughout your life. So I do see you just spending time. And it is a while. And it is about the connection that you have to the universe, to God. Allowing this to heal you, heal your heart, heal those wounds that have been exposed for so long. So I really do feel like the separation is for your highest good. It wasn't to hurt no one. It was really just for you to heal those parts of you that was not healing while you was around the family, around the people that you feel that was triggering you, open up these wounds. Just for you to find stability here, emotional, somewhere where you felt you belong, where you could plant and set down your own roots. So I do see like moving as well, relocations, setting down my own roots. Yes, relocations. Where he leads me, I will follow. So where God leads you, where Gaia leads you, you're following. Following your intuition, walking by faith and not by sight. And for some of you, it's leading you across the waters, across states. You are taking leaps of faith and separating. Going by yourself and being the first to leave your hometowns. I see someone miles away from their family and they're doing well. They set down their roots somewhere else and financially independent as well. So you are cutting ties of codependency. Learning to be independent by yourselves and doing great. And I just see you being free. I'm free to do what I want, to be what I want, to live how I want. Healing your inner child, gang. There's healing of that inner child. So I do see you healing this inner child. And I do see a lot of financial rewards. And I just see you being free, happiness. No longer conflicted. Dealing with narcissistic energies, confusing you. I see cutting of cords, breaking of chains. And I see you ascending the Taurus energy to new levels of consciousness. So I really see you just breaking chains and cutting cords and ascensions, gang, and connecting with those parts of you that is connected to source, to God, that psychic part, that intuitive part. So I really do see a lot of healing happening, connecting with my higher self, listening and following the guidance of my intuition, restoring of balance, allowing the universe to provide and restore balance here, and pushing through my fears. And understanding that whatever I went through was for my highest good. And it's building my resilience. It's making me stronger. It's building my mind. It's building my heart, my spirit. Because I see you being so conflicted, so bound up with so much confusion because of all that was said and being done around you. So having to walk away was for your highest good. I'm telling you, for your highest good. So you literally could cycle up And it does talk about karmic lessons, cycling up of these karmic lessons, because we get stuck repeating psychic lessons, karmic lessons over and over again, because we find it hard to walk away. We feel because we love someone, we're meant to stay there. Tina Turner says, what's love got to do with it? It's a second-hand emotion. If someone doesn't make you feel good, if a situation doesn't make you feel good, you're called to walk away, even though you love them, even though you might have loved that job. If it doesn't feel good, your mental health's been affected, you need to walk away. So then you can ascend to new levels in your life. So you can manage your mental health. Because the imbalance is created here in the mind, in the way that we think about ourselves and the world around us. Now you're open up to creating more beauty and harmony in your world. With the Empress, it just speaks about you're ready to give birth to new hopes and new dreams now. You might have given up hope when you were around this family. You might have become just negative as they are, as stuck as they are. Because it does talk about stuck in these patterns. Stuck. There was a point in your life where you started to reflect and look at yourself and be, how did I get here? What is the purpose of my life? Looking at yourself stuck. All these negative thoughts and negative patterns, they came from somewhere. Most likely handed down generation to generation. It speaks about you breaking these patterns and cycles. So you can cycle up through these lessons, these karmic lessons that your ancestors didn't learn. They got stuck doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different outcomes. So I do see higher levels of consciousness. You operating from your higher self and you ascending up. So you're going to have new experiences, giving birth to new experiences. Yes, you're out here like Beyonce, me, myself, and I, having to deal with all of these issues by yourself. But it says, baby girl, baby boy, don't worry. Life is about to go good for you. Because even this person, he's alone, Richard Branson, self-made millionaire, mogul. Did it by himself. No one did it. I remember his story, separated from family, having to go against the grain and prove himself to be worthy. And look where he is now. Islands and jets. It says your life is a movie. It's a book, gang. Some of you will write a book about your life. Speaks about you being celebrated. So I do see your life being turned into a book. You lot writing about it, documenting it. A lot of your ideas, a lot of your thoughts are going down in that book. So I do see book writers, well-established ones, published ones. A lot of celebrations. You are an entrepreneur of some type, making a lot of money. So this move is good for you. It showed you how to be independent, not just from those family members, but from the government, from the state. It says you're doing it on your own and you're doing it very well, gang. Very well. Very well indeed. So I do see expansions, building of homes, financially independent and stable. So this move is the best thing that you could have done, because literally it gave you the kick up the arse to be great. I feel like if you stuck there with the family, you would have repeated these karmic cycles. You would have done what they done, said what they said, just created the same life that was created from your ancestors. You wouldn't have changed. So I believe that change had to come by you leaving, separating yourselves, and making a new life for yourself somewhere else. Uprooting and being planted somewhere else. And I see a lot of you becoming very successful at whatever you choose to do. Less palm scratching. And go. How long is it? 34 minutes. We're about to go. Just a quick message for those that Spirit wanted to talk to, guys. It wasn't about the wealth. It wasn't about the masculine that's coming in. It wasn't about the feminine, gang. It really was about you and your spiritual walk thus far. Let's get the wellness deck, because it is about your wellness, your mind, your psyche, your soul, your spirit, your elevation, gang. Yeah, there you are. You're like, not today, Linda. Not today. If you're negative, not today. If you're calling me to complain about her again, not today. If it's about him again, not today. You are blocking people like there's no tomorrow. Your block list is long, it says. You said there's no negativity allowed around you. Not today. Not today. If you're coming to be miserable, not today. If you're coming with that mess, not today. So you're setting healthy boundaries here. You're not dealing with the bullshit, with the mess. I'm not about the mess. I'm not about the mess. I'm not about it. If you're coming to complain about her again, keep that to yourself. You're not bringing my vibrations down. Anything that brings your vibrations down, not today. You see numbers ringing, not today. Like, you know Sarah's going to just talk you until you're just drained. Not today. So you're just not even answering calls, silencing them, blocking them, restricting them, because they are draining your energy. I just see energy being drained. So anything that makes you feel like this, not today. What do you need to know? Some people just have to go. Yeah, you're enjoying your life single. So there's a lot of you are single and you're happy single. You are happy by yourself. You're living in the moment. You're actually having more fun than you've ever had. It says you are connecting to like-minded people. You're making new friends. Yep. So you are letting go of some of your old friends that you grew up with, family members here, and making new ones, spiritually minded ones that's like you. You're having fun by yourself, so you might be alone, but you're okay with it. You're okay. You're not wanting for a man or woman. You're okay. I'm enjoying myself single, it says. Okay. Facts. What do you need to know? Yeah, because relationships are over and you're not giving them no second chances. You are growing and transforming your life. So that means you gave people chances and it didn't work. So you have ended relationships. And like I said, some of you ran away from them. Toxic as hell. That partner of yours, that mother, that sister, brother of yours. You ran away from them. Literally toxic as hell. It hurt though. Because there was love, or there is love. But you said that these people sabotage you. All they do is hurt you, sabotage you. Find ways to hurt you and your character. And all you do is love them, give them love. All they do is break your heart. Gang, gang. So you're just loving people and they're just breaking your heart, gang, gang. Not good, innit? Don't feel good. Don't feel good at all. When you love people, all they do is sabotage you, break your heart, gang. Do things to break your heart. What do you need to know? So yeah, the relationships are being over now. It says you tried, but you're heartbroken. You're heartbroken. So you're done. You're done. You're ready to grow and transform your life. So you're transforming your life. You're going to be a better version of yourself. That's it. I tried with these people. I tried with that person. But you know what? I'm going to do me. I'm going to love on me. I'm going to be great. I'm going to be great. How about that? I tried to make us great, but we can't be great. So I'm going to be great all by myself. Today was the last day. There we go. Had enough. Up to there. The straw that breaks the camel's back. And it could be the littlest thing. For me, with my relationship, it was the littlest thing. It wasn't the box. It wasn't the broken ribs. It was the littlest thing that made me say, I'm out, I'm done. So it takes a straw that's going to break your back. And it could be the minutest thing that just says, you know what, I'm done. You're never going to learn. I forgave you for that, but you're still doing it. You're just continuing, bro. Sis, so I'm out. I'm done. It doesn't matter who you are to me. If there's disrespect, there's disrespect. And I won't tolerate it anymore. I am setting boundaries for myself. What do you need to know? Because you're okay with this relationship, but I'm not. I'm not. What do you need to know? So you're making new memories. So yep, you're out here making new memories now. Yep, because you're tired of toxic people with mask on, wolf in sheep clothing, gang. You are tired. It also speaks about your family gaslighting you. So they're a bunch of narcissists gaslighting you, making you out to be the bad guy. You're the bad guy, yeah? So wolf in sheep clothing, hi. Talking about you when your back's turned. What do you need to know, gang, gang? Have faith. Don't worry, gang, gang. It says some of you are alone and you just feel very broken, some of you, because you haven't made any friends. You're really alone. It says have faith. Like, you are going to make new connections, new friends, and also there's a new person coming into your life. So don't give up, all right? Because some of you like, fuck love. That's what you're saying. I don't care. I don't want no one. I'm by myself, me, myself, and I. Spirit says don't. Your community is coming, so have faith, all right? There were some people in your life that weren't for you. They're karmics. Whoever they are, family, friends, karmics. But love is coming in. Real love from family, from a person. So have faith. Don't give up. All right? On relationships, on love. Don't. Because literally, love is coming. Literally, there is love coming. You're connecting to real love, to people that will love you. And you will call them family. You will call them husband. You will call them wife. All right? So there's real love coming in here. Because you're transforming your life. And once you transform your life, you literally stop those patterns. You stop those toxic patterns. And then you find people that stick around forever. Loyal forever, gang. Eternity, it says. Eternity. So the transformation starts with you. And then all of these toxic traits are stopped in your life. The boundaries are set. And now the people that come in, they stay around forever. That's what eternity means. It also means you're getting married. You're getting married, gang, gang. Also means you're getting married, gang, gang. It was nice, right? I'm going to go. I told you 45 minutes, and 45 minutes I meant. I meant it. I meant it. Let's get some numbers. Let's get some numbers, and let's get ready for Taurus. Virgo, your extended is coming out. So Virgo has an extended. Copy and paste the link in the description box to get the extended for Virgo. Coming out after this reading. It will be out. Going into Taurus. Taurus will also have an extended. To access, join the members, gang. Short and sweet, Tiffany. What do you need to know? Just like me, 5'4". 8-8 Lionsgate. The portals are open, gang, gang. The portals are open. So I just see good things happening for you now. And you know why? Because you ended toxic relationships and you started a new journey by yourself. You started to trust yourselves and the path that you are on. And it does speak about your new beginnings, your new life. It's going to be very abundant, very rich, very happy. There's blessings there. So don't regret your decisions. It literally is co-signing, confirming that you've done the right thing. You're doing the right thing, even though your heart hurts. Because these are family. These are friends that we've had for a long time. So it will take time for you to see from a high perspective that it's for your highest good. But it is. 1515 speaks about making those changes. All right? Some of you need to make those changes right now. Separate yourselves to achieve your goals. I would never have been a tarot reader if I stayed around my family. I couldn't have done it. You would have never met me. So to some of you, to be in your purpose, to walk in it, talk in it, you have to make necessary changes in your life, all right? And we've got some of you being very wealthy, achieving a lot in your life. So this 8-8 Lionsgate is for you. To be a success, to achieve those goals, some of you are being called to separate so you can stop these toxic patterns, even if it's the ones of lack, scarcity. It says releasing your fears because there's opportunities coming towards you, but you need to make positive changes and let go of the old mindset, the old negative people that you're trying to hold on to and fix in your life, but they're not fixable. You're not meant to fix them. You're meant to learn something from them. And 444 said you need to trust more in yourselves, your wisdom and your psychic abilities. Also expansions. 777, allow yourselves to be guided because it will bring you on the right track to success, okay? We're going to come out. We'll come out with Isis. Let's see what Isis wants you to know. What does Isis want you to know, gang? Remember, it's not a personal, it is a general. So when you respond to everything, it is not your personal reading, gang. If it doesn't resonate, it just doesn't resonate, okay? What do you need to know? Thank you. What do you need to know? Pyramid of light, psychic protection. As a being of light, you have darker energies, and some of them are your family, that seek to interfere with your spiritual progress. There is nothing to fear, though, and only more awareness of your power and the protection of God's love to experience. The pyramid of light confirms that lower vibrational negative energies have been causing interference with your path. And it is now time for the interference to cease, to stop completely through loving divine power. So some of you are going through negative things for your family. Spell work, negative energy thrown towards you, stealing your energy. Look, you are being initiated. Power over 7 scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring. So the magician, as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces. So a lot of you are demon slayers. You're like Buffy. You're able to dispel darker energies, to discern them and dispel them, expel them through your own will and your spoken word. You are being guided to use your powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non-judgment. You can then manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. So you were born to slay demons, gang. You're the demon slayer. Flower of life. You are now entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over to how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so naturally. Do not resist this change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen, because now is the time for your blessings and your blossoming, gang. Take care. This is your girl, the Virgo Tarot 2222, gang. I just came to pop up upon you, gang. Take care.